Today I'm here to speak before you guys my experience in this Aspire Meghalaya. Before this, I was afraid to come to the stage and I was afraid of the stage presentation. Let alone the stage presentation, I couldn't even properly introduce myself even in my classrooms. And I request all the students to stand up and give a round of applause as to show our appreciation to our government and to our trainees for their hard work and dedication, and say, Matela.
Tribal girls and boys in Meghalaya lack the exposure, the experiences, and the access to academic standards that children from mainland India have the privilege of experiencing in their lives. While many think that English is a strength for our communities, the truth is our youth lack clarity of thought, efficiency of communication, and the ability to manage their emotions and deal with conflict at work and in relationships. What this means is there are significant gaps between career and life readiness and formal education systems. The only way to address this is to encourage high-impact interventions that build soft skills, resilience, and well-being early on in life.
When you enter a classroom, the teacher already has in mind what she has to present to you and what she wants to teach you. In our rooms of reflection, the student comes forward. We listen to them first. It's also a room where we listen to each other. Based on what they need is what we give.
The difference lies where you're still able to connect with them. That is the moment for you, where time really doesn't decide whether you can have a connection with the students where you spend the time most with, but I think it's the heart to heart, it's the values, it's how you portray across your thoughts and your delivery.
I think it is definitely impacting a lot of youth, and especially in my classroom, I teach them values, and if they enter my classroom kind, I want my students to be kinder when they go out from their classroom. So I think from my perspective, I feel my students are kinder. So that is how it's impacting, and I think the world needs more of kindness.
Bad. Now change the word bad.
It's us bringing out the inner selves. It's us facilitating them. We do not really go into the classrooms or so to say any setup, and we do not lead them. We are there to help them lead themselves. So they bring out their own questions. In that whole process, there is a whole self-discovery going on, and we're just there to facilitate.
You see in Avenue's classroom, right? One thing that you will notice is that the noise is always, but I'm not talking about disturbing noise, but laughter, dances, songs, and people moving around. So that has always been our classroom.
When you say that you love me, oh my, it's a beautiful day.
The way you think leads to the way you feel. So mindsets lead to a feeling of emotions and well-being. The second is, how do we cope with emotions that are negative? Emotions that take us away from feeling secure, feeling safe, and feeling like anything is possible. The third is that we believe if you communicate from a place within that's genuine, that's authentic, you will be speaking from a place of emotions. You will be speaking from a place of clarity when your mindset is clear. The fourth is connection. We truly believe that just the simple ability to be able to look at someone in the eye, to smile at the other person and connect, like human beings connect with simple energy that's good and wholesome and honest. That becomes our fourth fundamental pillar of development and human progress. And the fifth, very, very close to all of our hearts is the idea that your dreams and your aspirations are yours alone and they're out there for you to claim. So the ability to bring recognition of personal aspiration into a room is the fifth and most critical element of all that we do.
Aspire Meghalaya touched another area, which is talent identification. So it became a little broader, more context for which the youth can actually relate. Because through our programs, through the talents that we've kind of, we've seen, we've collected their names, now the state has a bank of talented people that can perform, that can show off, that can actually create a name for the state itself.
This entire learning experience that doesn't tell you what to do but asks you to seek out what's best for yourself should be at the heart of skilling and education in India. And we're proud to do it for the very first time with the support of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs in our home in the clouds in Meghalaya.
So I think Aspire Meghalaya is really revolved around that aspect of allowing those individuals to emotionally come out, their talent to come out, their confidence level to come up, really looking at the soft skills that are there, and at the end of the day allowing them to become very positive in whatever they are doing. And this is really what it is, and it's been a great journey, I should say. This has touched the lives of about 5,000 students and the youth, especially from the suburban and the rural areas, not even from urban. So therefore it's been really a program that has spread across the state. And I must thank the Ministry of Tribal Affairs for having confidence in this project, and I think they'll be very happy when they see the outcome of what this project has come out to be. And once again would like to thank them for their support. I think without their support this would not have moved forward, but I'm sure that once they see the results they will be more inspired to do more of such projects. And I'm hopeful that not just in our state of Meghalaya, maybe this could be a model that could be adopted in many other parts of the country where there is large tribal population.
A student who has the passion of to go ahead has to be brave enough, courageous enough to be able to do it.
The experience that I was having in this program was how to build up the courage and how to stand in front of public, stage performance improvements, and communication skills.
From this program, I have learned how to come out from fear, not always to be in a comfort zone. And also I've learned the values, especially respect, and how to respect people, to love, and to be kind to everyone.
It's like what we call a switch, and I frequently refer to this. In every room, if you look at a child's eye and you're able to see that the switch has been turned on, the light has come on, that's our job, to walk into that room and turn that switch on.